Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here, welcoming you back to Tales of a Coffee. Cheers. And we start the day with a cup of coffee and a narrative game. In this case, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Let's continue.
Triss could not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Ciri Tilly, an Oniromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Ciri Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Right. I'm just going to have one hour's rest before we do this. Just to recover things a bit. Letter from a female admirer. The thrust of your hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly set to spinning in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged in purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, the music, the singing, you. For that one brief moment, I felt as if I were the lute you so skillfully strummed, and wanted nothing more than for you to put your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords. Dear God, some people. Okay. More stuff over here.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Lettenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Actually, is the stuff I should be stashing, I wonder? All this stuff is 0 weight, so that's irrelevant. All this stuff is 0 weight, so where's the weight coming from? Is it just this stuff? That's not what I wanted to do. No. Actually, you know what, I'll just carry it. I should be okay for doing so. Am I on the wrong one? Nope. We are on the right one. We just have to...
Oh, sick. Sick of it all.
I'm sure you are. So this is the first. It talks of Espula. Got a bit of a march. Oh, she's behind me.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection.
An honest man with a name like
Don't
Horson.
pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close
Well, it might not
enough.
be shining.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
I think it might be. Spooler's got new
The
protection.
Spewler's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Yeah, that'd be me. Mine. I'm not going to
Mine.
volunteer the King of Beggars.
Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Damn it.
There you go.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
It pretty much was nothing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Right, she'll come off.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point.
What is?
Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move.
I
to
can
Oxford.
tell that.
Professors need clean undergarments too.
I need to ask you about
Don't know
Dandelion.
if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well,
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Didn't I ask you about other washerwomen?
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Maybe, maybe not. Who was he with in Harbourside?
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely.
Wow.
Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Wow. Thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Wow.
Listen, when I find
Hey,
Dandelion,
birdie.
anything
What do you
I
like
should
the
tell him?
soundtrack in this game?
No.
Yeah, it is good soundtrack.
I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
The lot of women the multiverse over. Tell him he's a two-faced snake, but I'd love him to drop by. I mean, yeah. Right, where are we going next? Talk to Elihal. I take it you like Dandelion.
Go, go.
from that old dandelion comment. I don't think I can get through there, can I? Or maybe can, yeah. He's amusing, always gaming. Yeah, he sounds like that kind.
Welcome to...
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks?
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry,
Proud to be on the floor.
Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Maybe he swings both ways.
So it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met
Trans?
him one
Why
night in a
not?
tavern. He was blind drunk.
And then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Customer? What are you selling? Shouldn't I not ask? When did you last see Dandelion?
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently,
Got no time for
burned
them.
him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Well, there you go. Why do you dress that way?
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew
Okay.
up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Why not? Why not? Various role plays. I mean, let's face it, what am I doing when I take on roles here? I'm not quite to the same extent, perhaps, but yeah, go for it.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Besides, given my druid character in Baldur's Gate 3 just made out with a mind flayer, I'm not going to challenge anything. Unless it's a child or unwilling. Or a real animal. I'm not going to say Halcyon in bear form. something of below human sentience, put it that way. Because that's not consent. Marabella. I can't remember if I've met Redford yet. I don't necessarily remember everyone. I'm an old fart with a bad memory. And not just for games either. I still remember to this day being at college back around the year 2002, around that year. Getting on the elevator to go up to my class. This young woman getting on next to me saying, hey there, and using my name. I said, hi, and realised from the look on her face, she recognised me and expected the same. And I thought, and then they said, have we had a class together? I think that must be where she knew me from. And she said, yeah. The one we're going to right now. I'm not good with names and faces. Why are they screaming? What the hell?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'm not going any trouble. Fine, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come
My
after
uncle's
all.
in the circus.
Why not?
Because he
A
can swallow
rat
salt.
bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats.
Bring your children to Marabella School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods.
You rat! And then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough.
Got a monster under me
We're
bed.
done for the day.
Will you help?
Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well.
Like as not.
How do you know? Mum says
But catch a witcher by the
He's as
toe.
good as in
If
the
he
grave.
sees you, let him go.
This one's
Run
good.
away and don't be slow.
Looks like there's more stuff over. I've read that. More food, always good. Nothing on there, even though it's showing it is.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. He
Fire
never came
cane?
back to see me. So I thought if it's done,
Riding crop can work too.
it's done.
Slipper. Paddle. Paddles, not so much. I'd say slapper, but they're just for fun. Anyway,
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
You're grey like my grandma.
they're actually quite close. Oh, yeah, let me run for a minute.
It's raining again.
You noticed, did you?
Yeah, life's wet enough in the gutter.
Hope you're doing okay this morning, by the way, birdie. Homeless bird. Alright. Sadly, there's no one here right now. Otherwise, I'd happily sell the extra swords I've got.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see her chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of monsters, and my son.
Some people have been
You're
coming.
right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Let me just check that, birdie, sorry. Aye, thank you, sir. I'm glad the weekend is over. I had to look after a friend. She'd mixed her medication with booze. Oh, that can be nasty. Depends on the medication and the amount, of course. Was going about Fremont gambling. Oh, yeah, lack of inhibition. Was able to get her home. Bit of a bad mental health day last night myself, so yeah, I get that. I'm glad she had you there, homeless bird. It's not always possible to pull yourself back. So she's lucky to have had you, mate. You did a good deed. Did a good deed. But yeah, I bet you're glad that that's over. I can understand that. Did she get fired?
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. But one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after.
Fair
They
enough.
now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
Where can I find Molly?
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
I can do that. Happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way then.
Vegelbud's estate a few hours later.
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Know a lot about horses. I don't really
Seem
care
to know
about the
your
others.
horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
I came here to talk to Molly.
I'd rather resolve things with Molly.
Well, there she is. See the slim young woman? Resolve what you must. I shall play the horses for a time. If you wish, we can ride back to the city together.
Thank you. She reached out for help counselling already, so that's good. I've been in her shoes. This is homeless bird. Before and was lucky to have patient friends looking after me. Yeah, a strong support network is vital. I hope your today is good for you. It's a lot better. There's certain things in life that just they're constant, and now and then I break under them. But with help, I pull myself back. Like I said, it's a support thing. Hope today's good for you too. Cat time. Excel has already turned my brain to mush. It's excellent at doing that, isn't it? How do I get down there? Apparently I go around here. Ah.
Sick of it all.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the Black Stallion and the Grey Mare.
Seems
Keep
them
going
to
back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Ah! So he says. Yeah, if not for him.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You aware Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Maybe it's not his sister.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Dandelion's a dog. Dandelion thinks you're a maidservant.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still serve the Lavalettes.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Raising your sophistication. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm sure you're raising his sophistication as well. Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request.
What's that?
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings.
I bet he did.
I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thanks. And good luck to you on your search.
See, he needs IKEA. Then he could invite her back to help him construct a table. Because he wants to make sure tab A goes into her slot B over and over. Dandelion's a bloody dog.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Washed your hair lately?
Come on now.
Another one. Run along home with the rest.
Sir, show some mercy. We've not got nowhere to go. For us, it's Novigrad or death.
Had enough of you lot. Sod off, or I'll have you skewered.
Let them through.
They seem desperate. Let them through. Can't see any harm in it.
Fucking hell. How many times have I got to repeat this? I've orders to turn back anyone who don't show a pass.
I'll buy in. Maybe we can make a deal.
King's a long way away, and your pay's probably meager. Sure we can't make a deal?
Mean to say you're looking to, purchase a one-time pass?
Yeah, we'll purchase
Exactly.
a pass.
That's a whole other conversation. Way's clear.
Thank you. We got nowhere to go back to. Novigrad. That's a chance of a new life.
Make
Stay
it
off
work.
the roads. Liable to run into another patrol.
Shan't be taken like that again. We'll be as careful as hares in a field bared by winter. But you was cast in a different mould than us. More like the hero that lies in the tomb neath Crookback Hills. Tomb's in a cave in a hillside. Downwarren's at the foot of the hill. Folks say treasure inside's a sight to behold. Huge hoard. Might find something that suits you. Good luck.
Good luck. That might be something to pay attention to. But not right now, I've got a job on.
Go, go.
your eye. Who gave you that?
Redanian soldiers killed fucking thieves in the last war. No loitering round here.
I'm not loitering, I'm galloping past it, you fool. How do you tell someone riding past on a horse, don't loiter? What? Do you understand what the word loiter means?
In short, who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow.
Sonny, we gotta haul some cheese into town. We'll clean out our grounds.
But there's bandits prowling just outside.
Just
Well, stay out of the bloody way, I'm riding here.
Armed ruffians in town. Scandalous.
Hey, not like that.
What difference would it make?
Oh, now it sounds like a baby. Wait a minute. You know, subliminal message.
I am heavily burdened by swords. 6 pounds overweight. How much are the weapons I'm carrying? They're not massive. Oh, I'm level 11. I can start using the better ones. Yes, I can now use the better ones, which means all the others can be sold.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Do you have your rags properly laundered?
Oh, they have slots, don't they? What do we have here? 3% sign intensity. 2% sign intensity. 2% chance to stun. 2% adrenaline point gain. 10 armor piercing gain. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. How did I get to do it? Which is it? Oh yeah. Axis sign. That's about all I've got that I can take right now.
Fountain again.
Looking like a samurai. Yeah, I guess he is.
Really thought witches would look more.
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat.
Arriving in slippery
Fools and murderers.
scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might have been an acrobat.
What do you want?
To go inside. Looking for Rose
Want
Bonata.
to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Got a case of the bloat.
Well, I'll be a true albino.
What's it like, heading a king?
Key required.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
You take
Uh,
Where did you hear that?
well, I think the first thing I need to do is get unburdened, honestly. I can probably do that there. See if this will work.
Mysterious murders happening in some house. The old Greg's has got the imagination of a drunk troubadour.
Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How do you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas's will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Witch hunters
Why
don't know.
wouldn't they?
No,
These
they
are
do.
common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
Tell me about the Aramas artifacts.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
That could be
Rumor
useful.
happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew? You could hardly expect me to sell them.
True.
Where did Eramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have.
But what's still weighing me down? That's what I want to know. See, this food and so on is 0 weight. Junk. I might be able to... Yeah, I can dismantle that. So I can dismantle it to crafting components. Let's get rid of the books I don't need. I think I'll do.
Farewell.
At least I'm not weighed down now.
Here's your daughter in a damn it, I know.
Capital of the world.
The sheep's liver. Who has found your husband since double employment?
Can't get in that
Is he
way.
unhappy with the coin changer?
Is there a way round back? Not here.
No good can come of religious fanaticism.
They let him rabble.
Please don't make a mistake. It's dreadful. What grace, what style.
Yes?
Oh!
Interesting.
These are just wonderful.
Diagram Assassin's Gauntlets. Alright, that's more. What else have we got round here? This is where I just came in. That's where I came in. Alright. Well, it may be looking like a samurai, but I'm not sure it's smelling like one right now. Okay. We found a back entrance. We might have done.
Do you know Mr. Menga?
Oh, we might not have done. We're back where we were.
Oh.
And whosoever contributes coin to the cause, his sins shall be forgiven. Only unwavering faith in the power of this flame will bring us victory. Remember, good folk, one doubter can do more evil than 1,000 believers can do good. Ears open and eyes peeled.
All right. This is probably a really bad idea, but
Our beloved our free city. Just wait. They'll drag you away in shackles.
You know Mr. Menga. If you don't, you soon will.
well, 2 of them attacked. Are the others gonna? Don't look like it. Well, it doesn't look like that helped me at all.
Your presence is the front to the eternal fire.
Listen, there's more. Word is, she's not his daughter.
I'm not
You know Mr. Menga. You don't, you soon will.
So, being attacked by the guards didn't result in me getting a key. Alright, it was worth a try. Can't jump up there. Can I jump here by any chance? No. That's not going to get me anywhere that I can get somewhere. Was there any other turns around here? There's got to be something. If there is, it's in here. But I think I've been through here. I think I might have done everything there is to do in here. Red apple. That steps me outside again. That's just igniting stuff. Does not look like this is going to get me anywhere, does it? I wonder how I get in. Come on. Come on, Geralt, you can get up there. I have faith in you, man. Get up there. Or maybe I go up this way. Right, if I go here, that's about all I can do, isn't it? So that's not going to be it. Hang on, what about that? Nope. Any caves? Anything down here? Purchased a humble bundle covered last Wednesday, Yorkie. Neo 2 is a favourite of mine, but the price on Steam never seems to budge. Gift out several of the others. Yeah, absolutely, no problem. I think wasn't Neo 2 the one I said it looked like a good game for someone else? But for me, it's my skills here and its skill level is here. I think that was Neo 2. Like I said, it looked like it was an excellent game. Maybe it's the one I'm thinking of, but I have no way of coping with it. And that's part of enjoying games, is realising your lack of proficiency. Doesn't mean I'd never get to a level where I could enjoy a game like that, but I ain't anywhere near that right now.
Got a problem.
Odd though he is, girls can't. Arms can't.
This is just going to take me back to the same place, isn't it? There must be some way in.
What difference will it make? What?
What's this great? Oh! This is back down the sewers, isn't it? I've been here. So that's not going to help me.
Here's a couple.
Jeepers creepers! Look at them peepers!
Deepest apologies.
There's gotta be some way in. Hey, they got 4 of them back again.
Best sheep that play.
Watch it, Greylocks.
Do I get experience for killing them? Because that's a cheap way of getting experience, if so.
Pen me a sonnet, will you?
A sonnet?
A deserter from the squire.
They apparently have infinite guards. But I don't know where I get the key. Is there anything in the journal entry? Nothing in the journal entry.
Gratis, I can offer you this couplet.
Come one, come all.
Skinflints, penny minders,
go plough yourself.
Fine, shut off!
Sick of it.
True what they say. God, isn't it good for nothing?
Never fight a witcher.
No, it doesn't even give me experience. Hi, Vipers! How you doing? If anyone knows the way into this place, feel free. I'm happy to have this one spoiled. Because I'm not guessing anywhere.
Well, another freak.
Watch it, Come on, come on.
I always say don't spoil, but in this particular case, I'm not making progress, and I'm happy to have this particular one spoiled. I don't see anything else.
Washed your hair lately?
Sod off. Hey, keep your distance.
Bloody bum!
My, what a freak.
Piss off. Nice dude. Would a witcher come here?
Now. Come on, come on.
Is it Atra? I think it is. Yeah. Behind the house is a cliff. Well, I've been there, but all I found was like the sewers underneath. And I walked through them and I found nothing.
You copper look.
I also tried... I found there was a way to get up near a window, but it wouldn't let me jump up to it, to climb up it, or anything. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. That's all the way down again. Suppose I can climb up from here, can I? No. Yeah, I did search around the house and find a cliff. But I'd say I found two possible things, neither of which worked. One was like this sewer place beneath it, or runnels, whatever. And that didn't lead me anywhere. Or anywhere I could do anything about. And the other was, once I can get to it, I'll show you. Because it could just be I'm missing something obvious. I mean, it almost has to be that I'm missing something obvious, to be honest.
Report. Corpse gutted.
Is it true? No evidence.
I may just have to look it up to make progress, but I'll show you what I found, and maybe you'll see something I didn't.
Beg your pardon?
You see in the dark, aren't you?
Well, another freak.
Watch where you step.
Right, there's the estate. So we go down here. And the back, the cliffs at the back are accessed through here. Hang on. I didn't see this bit before. So there were 3 things around the back. One of them might actually be useful.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Var Atrid. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Var Atrid would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Var Atrids demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take
There
him
you go.
to the training room. Now.
That makes no sense at all, but okay.
As you say, miss.
Yeah, thanks, Viper. I keep wanting to call you Vipers, but it's Viper, isn't it?
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
You confirmed what I'd already thought, which was it was round the back.
Once she grips a sword.
But I hadn't seen that entrance until I went to show you what I'd found. So thank you. You helped guide me to where it was.
Grab a wooden one and take care not to hurt the little miss. Learn it. Follow me.
I'm guessing all the doors here are locked. Yeah. Who locks doors inside their house? Unless they're having, like, private time, or in, you know, like in the bathroom, or getting jiggy with it.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
I can say Viper, Vipera, Vipera, whatever you prefer, actually, I don't mind.
Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle one? Ratted! You're quick! Stop flaunting and fight! Yeah! Why bother with 2 swords when you can barely handle
How
one?
long you gonna make me wait?
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
Ah, no, just.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really?
This Viper dude,
Then who are
pal,
you?
bestie,
And how on earth did you get in?
Dude, where's my cat? Ah, didn't we just talk?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes.
Sister,
In the garden.
possessed, or
So,
multiple
what was it
personality.
you said? Why are you here?
Not bad with the sword.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Need to ask about Dandelion.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
By the way, just to comment, if you see me responding to chat that you don't see, I'm not actually hallucinating. I'm dual streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So I just noticed I've got Homeless Bird watching over on YouTube and Viper watching over on Twitch.
Why bother with two swords? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Gladly.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Ah, sisters.
You asked about my relationship
Or
with
doppelganger.
Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Care to explain what it's about?
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor.
Not angry, just curious.
Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions.
Sure you did. Typical bloody
sisters.
sisters.
Help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act strangely?
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
You know, I'm remembering the old song when I listen to these two. God help the sister that comes between me and my... No. God help the mister that comes between me and my sister. And God help the sister that comes between me and my man. Yeah, these two deserve each other. Interesting politics.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
How's the war going?
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free
Got a
city,
visitor.
never taken sides,
Alright,
always
TikTok.
stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor and his cohorts must be ecstatic.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
I'm going to ask something else.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalinetta.
Ah, it should
Been
go.
a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Where and when?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Love that little head shake there. I may have to stop soon because Mr. TikTok here, the Chihuahua, is looking like he's desperate to go out. Give me about 10 more minutes, Tiki, and I'll take you out. There's the steps. Bugger sounds like he's dying. Oh.
Do you know Mr. Menga? You don't, you see.
I didn't give for a small gem of blood. My child's fallen ill. Another sleepless
Let's
night.
see what we got. Yeah, I know, Tiggy. Don't try and eat my face, there's a good lad. Consult with Zoltan.
Don't you fear the pyre, friends?
Don't do it.
Looks like we got these folks must be dying or something the way they're carrying on.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
How many people's lives have you saved?
How many people's lives have you saved? From Brooksay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many? There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Suck on that one, preacher boy.
Non-human, are you?
got picked up brewing.
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your Zoltan, you old bum?
Okay, settle down, I can carry on.
You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
She's now not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
You first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd seen him hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
I think I might have something.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberits, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How could I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Dandelion.
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla
Yeah, that's a fire that can burn out fast.
Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
That's a fire I believe can burn out fast. Just let's face it. There are things you love about yourself, and yeah, it turns you on to be with someone who's reflecting that. There are things you hate about yourself too. If we're honest with ourselves, none of us are perfect. And if you're with someone who's reminding you of the things that you hate about yourself, that can burn out fast.
Kisses your ass today, will bite it tomorrow. So, how'd it go with this healer? I was finishing up minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and
Let's drink, for it's nearly night.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
There she is. She's got loot too. Different kind of loot to the ones I go for.
Will we receive any restitution for our investment in Temeria, now lost?
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee.
Not bad.
My dream come the morning.
Not the best, but not bad.
Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy.
It's not bad, Schumberg. It's not my favourite ever in from a game, but it's not bad.
The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound.
Thank for lovers, there you go.
When it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found?
Yes, it's got its tune, yeah.
My dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again.
Good have a Rick versus Baron brawl, is that it?
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
No, just one. The way I'm playing him, just one. Well, she said, so I'm not going to deny having shared.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story. down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Who's Reuven?
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
It's, Tilly Pratchett. God, who's that troll? Prize of praise. Breaking into a vault. What was Dandelion thinking?
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wedding to Passiflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
I take it the heist was a bust.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Horson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, we've been fighting some of his people.
Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion again.
Rushing to Dandelion's rescue.
That's what I need to save to find Ciri, then that's what I gotta do.
I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
So am I.
I said that.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the ropery. Got Poppy to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
Geralt!
Take care now.
State of mind. Understand?
Heard the patrol report. Corpse gun in
Right, I guess we're heading this way.
Oh! Think I'm in love. Why?
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy with what?
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Hello.
Reuven cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy.
Odd name. Vaguely scary.
The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Let's go.
When someone...
You wear this robe here. Your equipment will be safe.
When someone has a weird name like Happen, I tend to think there's a reason for it, and if I don't know what that reason is, that's something to make you a little cautious.
Yes. Splendid. Siggy Reuven awaits in the next room.
Hey, Whitehair. Nice bum you have.
You were right. He doesn't blush.
And Junior cut off his hand, then ordered them to shove it up the corpse's arse. And then he sent the body back, offering a hand extended in peace.
Clear that you've not seen Reuben.
Come on. Look out.
Does it look jackass?
That's me, I'm a jackass. I'm also after all these herbs, so I'm a real jackass, aren't I?
Bloody easy.
Wolfie. Dragon Mountains. Ooh, Wolfie.
Missed some.
I was made for loving.
Think you're funny?
Why
Think
can't
you're
I?
funny?
Whatever.
Bloody easy.
Wolfie.
Well, let me move. Don't mind if I get all of them, but I want some of them at least.
Dishy. Lout.
I'll show you what he thinks of us.
Well, where is he? Oh, there it is. That's the dog.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye. Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Witcher. Reuben can introduce me.
I think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
Got intruders. Someone just snuck inside the bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no!
Bloody hell. I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few. First ever party with my prick hanging out. Ah!
How long you gonna make me wait?
You need one alive!
There we go.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how.
They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
Who pranced in right before they attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it?
Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my ass for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
So we got a money shark. We got a money lender in it. Oh, money shark. And what do they call it? An OG. Yeah, not an OG. Sorry, a pimp.
How are you, Reuven? Disappeared for a few years there, only to reappear here in Novigrad?
Oh, I've been here, there. Spent some time in Zerrikania, matter of fact.
What did you do in the desert?
Sought oneness with nature. Magical place, really. But I missed civilization, so I'm back. Aim to plant roots in Novigrad, become a respected citizen. And who knows, someday, maybe even a town councillor.
Who knows? Gotta see Horson talk to him.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Gonna help me find someone.
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
He will if he wants to
I'll
live.
ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your blowing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Geriatric. Love it. So where will I find Junior?
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet.
Question about that, but okay.
Leave you to it then.
I'll look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private. Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it?
I believe it.
I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
Play nice with him for now.
You're sorry? Well, consider it resolved then. Now, mind showing some added compassion could mean a miraculous recovery to me.
Listen, Reuven. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste. Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Intent on avoiding war with Horson, why?
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
I mean, it can solve problems, but it solves problems and then causes others, and you do have to solve them. It's a matter of which is easier to do. Your colleagues aware of the past?
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways, agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect, but we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Son, what's your own? Where's he strong?
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling, that's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house, though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
How do I find the arena?
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way.
Don't care about the stench of
Now,
poverty.
Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real witcher in
It's
it.
not like I'm living high on the hog, General. Where'd you get this house?
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there. Junior's not that stupid.
Casino?
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Alright, time I went looking.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
Be right there, TikTok. Know what happened to Dandelion?
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Why so irritable?
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my
Yeah,
age,
fine.
the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion. Establish what happened to him.
Could be useful. What do you need?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tribe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Yeah, you can try.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
we're doing this now.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Let's first off get the swords, etc. from these guys. I can always sell them. And given how desperate the dog is, I gotta quit there. Hopefully this afternoon, it didn't happen yesterday, I'll be back with Baldur's Gate 3, and I might do something tonight, I don't know. In the meantime, see you around. Thanks for spending time with me. Enjoy your coffee. And I hope you have a blessed day.